I'm starting an early Saturday morning hike at Iroquois Park. Right now it's a little cold and cloudy. Hopefully the sun will come out pretty soon. It's starting to lighten up a little bit. I hear a Carolina wren behind me. I'm hiking up to the Corbly Trail. I made it up to the Corbly Trail. Now I'm on my way to Sullivan Grove. I'm hiking up the Corbly Trail and I see some deer in front of me. They just crossed the trail. I only see two so far. Now they're making their way down that hill. I'm not going to follow them. They're slowly walking down that hill. I think there are only two of them. Down the hill they go. I'm still on the Corbly Trail, on my way up to the top. Those two deer are way down there somewhere. I don't see them now. Those two deer were probably lagging behind other deer. I'm looking way down the hill to see if I can see any of them, but I don't. I can see the sun starting to come out. I'm glad to see that. I made it up to the Corbly Trail. I'm not going to the North Overlook. I'm going to hike a small section of the Red Trail. I'm on the Red Trail. I'm finishing up the Red Trail. I see a cardinal high up in that tree. It just flew off. Now I'm on my way into Summit Field. Looking over to my left and I see a deer. I see two of them. There's the other one. They're in that tall grass. Look at what just walked up behind me. She's going to join the other two. And they get in this tall grass, they can disappear real quick. I'm very close to this deer. Hello, pretty girl. There's the other two. Now I see four of them up here. They're getting a little nervous now. It's 1, 2, 3. There's one on the other side of that deer, so that makes 4. I think they're all does, pretty sure they are, and I'm very close to them. This one's a little nervous, but the other ones don't seem to be. Hello! I'm very close to them. She's getting a whiff of me. Don't take off. I'm getting ready to leave. Yeah, I'm gonna leave them alone now. Look who I found again. It's those 4 does. I think they're all does. They're staying in the tall grass. They're back there in the tall grass. There's a lot of places to hide in Summit Field. Still piddling around in Summit Field, but I don't think I'm going to stay much longer. There's a cardinal way over there. It just flew off. There's another cardinal. It's a little dark. There's a robin over there. This eastern towhee just flew in. There's a female northern cardinal. I've been hearing a lot of red-bellied woodpeckers, but they're not cooperating. They keep flying off. I'm hiking down a pretty steep hill. What a beautiful morning this is. There's a red-bellied woodpecker high up in that tree. There's 2 of them over there. Yeah, it just flew up. Now, where'd that red-bellied woodpecker go? Like I said earlier, they're just not cooperating. I love listening to the birds sing. I think that is a robin. I keep hearing those red-bellied woodpeckers, but they're hard to find. There's a red-bellied woodpecker. It's pretty dark in this area though. It's doing a little drumming. It just moved. Oh, I see some deer over there. There's 3 of them. That one just crossed a gully. And that one already crossed a gully and it's on its way up that hill. There goes one that just crossed a gully. And there goes another one. And another one crossed the gully. I have no idea how many deer are in this area. There's a buck bedded down up there. All of these could be bucks, but they don't have their antlers. They've already shed their antlers, so it's hard to tell bucks from does. I'm pretty sure that's a buck. They've all crossed the gully and I haven't crossed it yet. They're pretty spread out in this area. Getting ready to cross this gully. There's two deer over there. And there's a buck over there. Where's he going? This is where the deer cross the gully, but they go a lot faster than this old man. They're spreading out. There's two of them walking off over there. That one tree is in the way, but there's another deer on the other side of that tree. There it is. It's taking off over there. They're not making it easy for me. They're not letting me get too close. Like I said, they're pretty spread out. I'm pretty close to Rundle Road. I can hear people down there. There they go. And there's one up there. There's one, and the others are over there. That one just ran up the hill. Where'd the other ones go? There's two of them. I've seen quite a few of them take off in that direction. They're back in that mess now. There's two. Three. Where'd all the others go? They probably crossed the gully and they're over there somewhere. That's where I was earlier. There's two, three, four. I'm on my way down to Rundle Road now. They're in front of me now. I'm trying to get down to Rundle Road. Here's another one that just entered the picture. There's another one that just showed up. I know there's at least 6, and I'm pretty sure there's more than that. 2, 3, 4, 5. They're all over the place. They just crossed the gully I crossed earlier. This one's going down there to cross the gully. And there's the other one crossing the gully. And they're running off over there. And I'm very close to Rundle Road. I can see it in the distance. Yep, that's enough pictures and video. There's the gully, and there they are. Running around. I think that's a buck over there. I'm very close to Rundle Road, and I'm looking over to my left, and I see 2 deer over there. This one's looking down at Rundle Road, watching the cars go by. There's the gully. And there's another deer over there. And there's Rundle Road. I'm looking behind me, and I see the deer are starting to bed down. There's one bedded down next to that log. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bedded down. I wasn't expecting to see all these deer bedded down. I'm gonna leave them alone. They look so peaceful. I made it down to Rundle Road, and I'm on my way to my car. It is time for this old man to go home. On my way home, I decided to check out the pond that's next to the disc golf course. I see 2 Canada geese. Looks like they're on their way over here. Yeah, maybe not. They were on their way over here, but then when they saw me, they changed their mind. Now they're out of the pond. There are 2 mallard ducks over there. Looks like they're sleeping. A male and a female. Oh, there's 2 females and 1 male. 3 beautiful mallard ducks. Where'd the other one go? There it is. It's swimming off. There's a cardinal up in that tree. Came over to this side of the pond to visit the geese. There they are. Let's see what they do when I get close to them. Hello. I'm pretty close to them. They're saying you're getting too close, old man. Back up. Am I getting too close to you? Just ignore me. I'm going to walk down here. I see the mallard ducks. was looking for turtles. These guys are right behind me. These two look like they're asleep. Now they're waking up. Walking around the pond. Now these mallard ducks are on this side. Now they're taking off. Now they're going down to the other end of the pond. And I'm on my way to my car. I decided to check out the great horned owl nest before going home. She's still in there. And like I said the last time, she lives a boring life. I'm sure the male is in that area somewhere, but I don't feel like going down there looking for him.